What you got there? What's her name?
Bacala.
And his is Steven?
Oh, yeah.
Kurt Steven.
Steven.
So Jeet has found my bag of toy robot prototypes that I've made over the years. These guys are kind of on hold, back burner in my brain because of time restraints and whatnot. But it's fun to look back and see, you know, get inspired again on some of the previous ideas that I had and put a bunch of work into. And the cool thing about this is it encapsulates everything I love doing. That's making stuff. Consider myself a maker. And also there's some cool media based around these things that we'll explore sometime.
No, I don't have
Kids show, kids content. I love kids content stuff. Bit of an amateur puppeteer myself, if I've ever kind of talked about that.
And he's over there, your monocles. Why? Because he's my friend. Oh, he's
What we're doing now is a little walk down memory lane because I had a client ask for a DVD, which I haven't had happen in, well, no, I had somebody ask for a DVD, but I talked them out of it. So I'm busting out the old iMac, which I've been using for, if I can find the USB, sorry, I've been using for the kids to do some of their stuff on, as well as, now my mouse won't work. You know, stuff like this, where it's like I tried capturing some of my old mini DV and DV or HDV tapes before I picked up the Intensity Shuttle through FireWire, which has always been the bane of my existence. It was such a good and a bad thing all at the same time. iDVD, baby, this was the best DVD burning software ever, especially if all you do is make a quick DVD. If you didn't have to do a bunch of menus, oh man, we could talk DVDs all day long. Oh my goodness, I hated doing DVDs. They were the worst. We're gonna let's see if I can remember how to do it. Let's see. Should be a map. Oh, here we go. So we're gonna do an autoplay and then a play button with the logo on the screen. That's gonna be it. We'll see if, I think I exported it. No, it's probably an H.264, so it should be just fine. I was gonna say it's probably an Avid format, which DNX HD, but anyway, we'll see how it goes. It is now much later in the day. Yeah, it's like 10 o'clock, and we're still trying to make a DVD. So now we're on the big iMac instead of the little iMac because it kept having an error when trying to render the menus or something, which is funny because the menus don't do anything. So, continuing the saga of trying to figure out how to get this old school software to work. I did download the Roxio DVD maker thing from the Apple Store, but I wanted to have a little more options to actually make a menu a little bit. So, anyway, we're still gonna keep playing with that. I'm wondering if I just have, I'm trying to remember, there's so many little weird idiosyncrasies that DVDs had back in the day. Some of it could be, I'm trying to do something different with this little GoPro here. There we go. I've got a little screen that kind of flips out more or less. It's just weird because it's over here instead of over here like most camera. Is the GH4? Anyway, I can actually see myself now shooting with the GoPro instead of having it be like, hey guys, or, but I don't know if it's worse or better or what. Anyway, yeah, I'm wondering if it's just like a weird like file format type it's having a problem with. We'll find out. So I'm gonna play with that some more, but in the meantime, or just before that, I want to show you guys real quick. The GoPros are kind of fun because all the accessories are so affordable. Like, to get some of the little things to make the GoPro just that much cooler and easier to use. You know, the little mic adapter is only a few bucks. The cases aren't that much. I've got like a metal case, which was like 20 bucks maybe, which doesn't fit with this little screen on it. But I got some extra batteries for our trip because I have, on the 4, I only have a couple of those. See, the screen keeps turning off. I wonder if there's like an auto off. Anyway, I'm gonna little plug for Wasabi Power. These guys, I buy these OEM or you know, after the manufacturer, other than manufacturer, batteries all the time. These are great batteries. I've had a bunch of GoPro ones over the years. I buy the ones for the GH4. Hopefully GH5 take the same batteries. This little guy because GoPros are notorious for having crappy battery life, which is so funny. GoPros lasted so long because they've had a lot of problems, bricking cameras, battery issues, not being reliable. That's why I've always owned a few of them, because you never know what you're gonna get. Anyway, this is a cool little dual battery charger guy that makes it so that you can just have a good, charge, a good day's worth of power with you if you're going to go off new extreme stuff. It's important to have, and because the GoPro doesn't ever ship with chargers, I think they've just started. Well, maybe they've had one for a while, but I've always bought those Sabi ones because they're so affordable, and actually I feel like you get a little more runtime out of these guys. I don't know if technically they're bigger. I've never actually looked at the specs on these ones. This is 1160 milliamp hours, and the GoPro brand is what? Let's see if I can tell you. Whoop! No, 1160. So the same thing. Maybe on the 3 it was different because I felt like I got more, about half an hour off of the when I had my 3s. And the extra power for that. I'm turning the screen back on again. Yeah, just USB charger. Doesn't come with the wall thing. That's just obviously an iPhone one, but it's so convenient. It's got 2 little lights that turn on when it says they're charged, and off you go. So, as I geek out over my batteries, because it's so nice to have batteries and power for stuff, I'm going to go back to trying to figure out this DVD problem, and then that's it. Tomorrow's Friday. I'm gonna try and shoot something. I've been saying that all week. I'm starting to feel crazy antsy about not having shot anything for a while. Ursa is getting antsy. I'll tell you what else is getting antsy. This guy. This guy's getting antsy. He's been on the shelf for quite a while. Poor Red. I need a 2-camera shoot so I can bust that sucker out, shoot some stuff. So anyway, there you go. Talk to you guys later. Okay, quick update. What I finally have. You see how it's been burnt, right there? It only took buying a couple crappy programs off the App Store which didn't work, and then figuring out that I had an old copy of DVD Studio Pro installed in the iMac for another project a few years ago that needed something similar. So we finally got it done. iMovie never worked. The Roxio Toast thing worked, but I had to have at least a play button I can move around on the menu. But anyway, finally got it done, but ended up going back to the old school tools, and I muddled through it, remembering how it all worked. But yeah, now I'm done. Now I'm going to bed.